Hello. Hello. It's me! Well, no. You okay? You're not supposed to bark. No one's supposed to bark. Not in my freaking house. You're not supposed to bark. Get over here. Come on. Come on. Reggie. Kumba. You're walking like on glass or on ice. It doesn't matter. It's not either one of them. Hi there. Hello again. It's your favorite David Oman coming to you live from the Oman house on Tuesday, September 2nd, 2025. It's a nice opening, isn't it? So let me catch up to see what everybody's got. Thomas in Dallas. David, you live live on Cielo Drive in Beverly Hills. I believe you should have friends. Gee, you know something? You can have lots in the belief system. That doesn't make you accurate or right. Some of the money is actually going towards Dr. Barry Taff, who is still without food for the past couple of days. That's why we raised money the last time, to raise money for his food. So sorry to bust your balls, but people in Dallas should be doing bigger things than making comments about people in California, what they're doing and why they're doing it. Especially if you weren't here the past couple of times when we actually talked about the whole thing with Dr. Taff. And I think people in Dallas should think before they speak and open their mouth and take any doubt away from what we think of them as not having much in the common sense department. It's called speaking without thinking. So maybe before you speak, you take 10 seconds and think about it and then say, should I ask this question? Or should I just keep my trap shut and be very humble and quiet and let it go? Hey, Nancy, Kathy, Don. What else we got? We've got Pad. Dana, how are you? And by the way, guys, I told you yesterday, I said, I'm going to get this haircut. This is what we were talking about. Somebody said you can get a buzz cut. I thought that was funny. Long day. Sorry, Pad. Really sorry to hear that. I know the feeling. Nancy, how are you? Wheeze, PJ, Evie, of course. Like Kendrick Lamar sings, it's not like us. It's not like us. Is who okay, David? Barry, I tried to call him today. I couldn't get through to him. His phone was fucked up, so I could try calling him tonight. No, it's just like we raised money for Barry last time. It got him 3 meals, which was good. It saves him a little time, saves his life, honestly, Hey, Sonny, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm good. I'm feeding my face. How are you? What are you eating, Dana, that you're feeding your face? You're so funny. Evie, happy birthday. What's his name, Evie? Oh, Sam, you just ate. Just made her scrambled eggs. Happy birthday, Evie, son. That's cute. Taff has had some problems with his bank account. He's had his bank account probably hacked at least 5 times in the past couple of years. And I told him, I said, if they have your social security number, every time you open up a bank account, it automatically defaults and they're going to have a triangulation. And so basically last week, when we called him just out of the blue, he was telling us he hadn't eaten for the prior 3 days. So people said, do you want to donate? I said, fine, let's take up donations for Dr. Taff. And I think on the one night we raised $80, and I got him 3 meals with Grubhub. So I was having to buy the food on Grubhub, send the money to Grubhub, and then they were delivering it to him. So we were taking care of him. Like I said, I tried to reach him a couple times, but haven't had any luck of late. So, Mexican food, that sounds good. Oh, wow, Pat, I'm so sorry to hear that. No, Matt, that's just, and Barry can't stay here, even though I've offered him the opportunity because he can't stay at the house because of his health. I said, fine, don't. Yeah, EBT and SSD. He was supposed to do that today, as a matter of fact. Thanks, Rustic. less, less, less. Tonight, it's one more strike and you're out. That's bullshit commentary. Suspect commentary like that is negligible, is also slander. That's slanderous commentary. Now the problem is where he lives in the middle of where he lives in Palm Desert. He says he's 15 minutes from the nearest new bank that he has to open up because the old bank said they're no longer going to give him his account there because of the fact that he's had so many problems with his accounts being broken into on like one. So he has to go somewhere else. Yeah, very Taff. The problem is less. EBT only sends the money electronically nowadays. So again, focus on what you know. And if you don't, use Google and figure it out. But that's what's happening. And that's what's happened to him. So that's why when he puts the money in from EBT, it got freaking in the account. It got hacked. You know, that's what happens when they have your bank. When they have your social security number, they can use that to reverse find out where the bank accounts are. It's terrible. Yeah, I know, Sonny. The man's 70 some odd years old. I don't think it's going to matter now. No, he doesn't share his account information with questionable people. No, he doesn't own a home. He's staying in Section 8 housing, Weeze. Hey, Lenny, how are you? Of course it sucks. It's terrible. It's horrible. It's the saga of Barry is just, I can't tell you. It's just terrible. What? All right, Lenny, say it because I know you're going to make a joke. What else sucks, Lenny? Well, I'm a good guy because I've known Barry for 20 years, he's never done me wrong, so why would I do him wrong? If I could help him, why not? Yeah, Lenny, what sucks? He lives in a hotel room, Sonny. Again, if you don't know the specifics, don't sit there and make the comments. He's got a small little refrigerator in the place. I don't think he's got a hot plate. And also, you don't want to exactly heat up a small room in the middle of the gosh darn desert when you're using the air conditioning, because that will heat up the whole room. And that's pretty much the whole living space. I did. Don't kid yourself about food assistance. They don't. He's called 18 different pickup services or people, these quote unquote assistants, they'll basically give him a ride 18 different times, and none of them have come through to help pick him up and give him a lift to the closest market. Something like that, Nancy, pretty much. What we need to figure out is how to make queso dip. Brooks, that's so off topic, and I'm so freaking hungry. I'm gonna have a gosh darn spring roll. That's right. Audra, I don't know. I certainly can't answer that. Sammy, happy birthday. From those of us on the other side of the globe, wishing you a happy birthday from the most haunted home. Cheers, mate. Hello, Mr. Holmes. How goes it this evening? Or first thing in the morning for you, son? My God. Well, thank you, Moonlight. I mean, like I said, he lives 2 hours the hell away from me. Absolutely, Evie. I've seen a lot of that, Evie. I mean, Sunny. I find it quite amusing. Oh, Prince Street? Yeah, I like Prince Street pizza. I haven't been in a while. Um, he's tried it, Audra. I'm telling you, I'm having spring rolls, Dana. He's tried it. It just hasn't worked out. Where the fuck is, there it is. Sorry. Les, I agree with you. Barry just doesn't happen to have that. What's for dinner? God damn, that's a good question. I can't tell you what is for dinner. What's making what's becoming dinner are these little spring rolls from Costco. That's right, Costco. When you want to get the best price on food and groceries and you want to stock up and have tons of stuff so that for 6 months you won't have to go to the market, go to Costco. Where you get 30 rolls of toilet paper for some, what was it, $15. That's a bargain. Double ply too. Many. It's what I got into the commercial. There, see the bell? Just the bell. Damn it. That's more like it. I want a nice, crisp, clear, not dink. I want a ring, a nice sound. Though I know that it's actually working, that is. Beef lo mein. Oh God, you guys are killing me. You really know how to kill somebody and crucify somebody when you talk about all these wonderful meals, you guys. Hey, Donna. A chef salad. So far, we got a chef salad. Thank you, Evie. We have beef lo mein. Oh, that sounds so good. I have a car, Les. I think spirits are giving you the green mile effect. I watched some of your old videos of you. You don't seem to have aged. Well, thank you, Patrick. I haven't. I don't intend to either. It's partly because I don't drink coffee. And I don't drink cigarettes, and I'm not much into the alcohol. No shit, Matt. What are we doing tonight? Dana, it's what aren't we doing tonight? Right now, I wouldn't even try to go mess with the Social Security, really. Oh, hi, Kira. Pork roast. That sounds delicious, Kira. What, Mab, for you, what fire in the Hollywood Hills are you speaking of? I have no idea of that. That's, as the old saying goes, that's news to me. I did not know there was a fire in the Hollywood Hills. No idea whatsoever. Sonny, the reason why they go to Costco is because it's cheaper. And I bought clothes there. I just don't, I'm not much of a clothes horse. All right, Evie. You think, Rob? I don't know. Les would be the person asked, since he's closer to that area in the Hollywood Hills. No, Les, by all, I can't disagree with you. It's to have a 4x4 means you have the ability to move shit at the drop of a hat and not have to worry about renting any equipment to do it. So, really? What, near you? Les, near you, you got the fire. Really, Mab? Sunset Plaza, holy shit, I know where the hell that is. It's not West Los Angeles, it's West Hollywood. Yeah, I know exactly where the hell that is. It's right in the middle of the gosh darn Sunset Strip. And if it's up Sunset Plaza, That's not a good place to have fires, because all the houses are on these little winding little, I call them fingerling streets, because they're small, they're narrow, they're literally weaving around inside, in and out of the gosh darn hill, the mountain going up. And the houses, you wonder how they built houses where they put them up there in the hills. I should know, my father built a house over on Sierra Mar, about a mile west of there off of Doheny, and it was quite, if you think this house is built on a cliff, you should have seen 9614 Sierra Mar. It was built on a slope like this, and the lot was literally only about 30 feet wide, but it was 100 feet long, so the house was long and narrow. Really, Audrey, it's a great place to go. Hey, Evie. Is it brushless, you think? The start of fire season was in June, Kira, out here. It's in June every year. We're having a late fire season. I'm so curious to go outside, look outside, and the whole place is on fire going, oh, there goes the neighborhood. Let me go take a look outside on the balcony. I don't have much of a view, even if I was on the roof. Oh, excuse me. Oh, good, I can open the blinds. There's Domino. What? I'm looking at the blinds. Come on, guys. I can't. I don't have the length. The new camera doesn't have length. Let's see. I'm not in the mood. So I just came from outside. There is very little smoke. I can't smell it. Domino, she's not looking at you mean. She has no feelings for you. She has no feelings for you. No, I don't mean it like that. But I looked outside, even from North Carolina, East Coast. Hi, Marcy. Yeah, I can't even smell it. So, well, it's not like we have a lot of a wind or a breeze that's blowing the smoke this way, but you see two kitties and a doggy. Yeah, for you in Australia, it's going to be very, very intense. Hello, Conway. How are you? Honestly, Keith, I never saw the movie. I mean, they shot up here for the 2 days. It was great when they shot up here for the 2 days that we were here, because I got to meet and talk to Quentin. I really have a deeper appreciation for him after meeting him, where a lot of people are like, oh, he's this, he's that. And I was thinking, the man's got $100 million budget motion picture squarely sitting on his shoulders. I think he's got enough pressure on there that you could sit down and give you a diamond if you sat on a lump of coal. So to me, it was like, no, he's got every right to be that way. It's all coming down to him, not you guys. Les, shut the windows, because you don't want the permeation of the smell of smoke in your furniture and your walls and the ceiling. You don't need that. Everybody's sending a shout out to, hey, Reggie, the audience out there saying hello to you. Hey, Dom. People are noticing you out here. There's Dom in the background. Yeah, be safe out there, Les. Yeah, we have firebugs as well. So, no, he was great. I never saw the movie. I really didn't want to myself, Keith. I just, I especially had a feeling that it was what it was, and I didn't realize it until I heard and I saw clips of the fire. What was it? The flamethrower in the swimming pool. That was just way too much. That was the epitome of, are you serious, man? That's what you're going to do? I mean, it's a fantasy, so let's be honest. All right, so it's a fairy tale. It's not a fantasy. Once Upon a Time is not a fantasy. It's a fairy tale. Big difference. There was an ash on my truck this afternoon. How long has the fire been going on, Les? That's crazy shit. Yours is named Oreo. That's obviously Domino. I hope they got it out, Les, because that would be, that's the problem. They allow these fires to just burn and to get the underbrush. And I'm going, no. Nip it when it's tiny. When it's a small fire, it's easier to manage to put it out than to let it expand and get too large. Watching your cat Pooter has got to go to the vet because his eye is swollen. My cat isn't named Pooter, Dana. You got the cat named Pooter. Take him to the vet and get the eye taken care of if you can. Well, thank you, Mab, for you. Much appreciated. You have 11 cats, Dana? I think the most I've ever owned is 5 or 6. No, that's terrible, Les. I'm sorry to hear that. I'd love to have a Maine Coon too, except they're too goddamn big. Monkey. That happens, Rob. When you have a cat, you are not going to get the lion's share of the space to sit. Damn it, you're not the crazy cat lady. 11 cats is not crazy cat lady territory. When you have 50, then you're the crazy cat lady. Because most people that have 11 aren't. Yeah, Pooter is enough. He's an asshole, but that's why I like him. That's very telling, Dana. Very telling indeed. I don't want to put it on Prime. I just want to sell the fucking thing to a network. Audra, what did you write? Oh, I love cats. I love cats and dogs. I just, right now, if I had more money, I'd adopt more cats, but I don't. 6 p.m. The first report is 6:40 on 2100 block of Sunset Plaza Drive. Quarter-acre brush burning uphill. Helicopter dropping water in the cool spots. I only had one pet cat, and her name was Kit. And I've had 3 dogs. Oh, wow. I've had 4 dogs, and I still only have 1 now. 3 have since passed. Oh, that's terrible. I'm sorry to hear that, Rob. Fire appears as nothing alarming right now. Let them put it out. Let it extinguish. And let's just go from there. I don't like this, nothing alarming. There's always something alarming. Until the fire's put out, it's alarming, as far as I'm concerned. £20? That's your gosh darn damn that's your Maine Coon, obviously, if he's 20 pounds. Well, Tommy wasn't 20 pounds. No, I'm thinking about Tommy boy, who's been passed for 5 years now. God. Yeah, Les, do be safe. Yeah, well, let's hope that it doesn't happen that way for Evie down there. Well, thanks, Mabu. I appreciate Mab for you. I appreciate. Fuck it. I'm just gonna call him Mab. Thanks, Mab. I appreciate it. He's a tabby, a 20-pound tabby. He's ain't no Maine Coon. That is a big ass cat. And you say it's all muscle? God help us. My only pet is a Venus flytrap. Oh, funny. That's a crack up, Les. The thing about the Maine Coon is it's a freaking enormous breed of cat, a domesticated cat. It is long hair, and its body is about twice the size. It's twice the size of a regular cat. Regular cat's like this at 8 pounds. Here you go to a Maine Coon. They are enormous. They are like the largest breed of cat. And I've always entertained the thought of wanting to own a big cat. A Maine Coon is just, I can't imagine that the Maine Coon would not want to have another Maine Coon to be hanging out with. And they are so big. The kitty condos I got aren't big enough for them. It's like they're half of their head would be sticking out the front end, and their legs and their tail would be and their ass would be sticking out the other. It'd be, Tink. She died. Oh God. I'm sorry, Kira. Please mix with Happy Song. What is Happy Song? No, they've started rebuilding, but it's tough. I have an 18-pound tabby. Wow. Mancoons are just enormous cats. They're just big. I mean, they're big cats. Oh God, you guys are too funny. And you thought I was funny. I swear some of these comments are hysterical. I have fly traps and bonsai. Name a bonsai tree, I assume you mean. Named Fred. How funny. No, Leslie. I've tried to have many a Venus flytrap, and God, they are so difficult to maintain. It's just Wow, Kira, that's pretty good. Mike typo. Sorry, what do you mean, Mick? Your name is Mab for you. Is your name is Mike? Is Mick? All right. Started a car fire. Video from an alert. California camera located atop of Bel Air Ridge by Beverly Glen Park captured large plumes of black smoke from camera appeared to dissipate just after sun. Well, there's only one problem. Beverly Glen is nowhere near that area, Sunset Plaza. They're like many more miles. Put it this way. From here to Beverly Glen is about 2 miles to that area. So that doesn't make any sense. No evacuations. Oh, wow. I got 4 more spring rolls. Well, I have 5, but one I'm dipped. So like I said, what was I saying? I don't even remember. Oh, that's right. The movie. We're trying to get the movie out. What the hell is this goddamn movie? If you're going to talk about it, show it. This movie. Does anybody out there know anybody in distribution at a network, at a television network, or anywhere that buys films? Yes, Sonny, very funny. Goofy reporters at KTLA. No, I use Mick to type he immaculated generation. Oh, you mean immaculate? Oh, yeah. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Nab. You want to know why? Because there are so many gosh darn stories to cover. They have to pick and choose what story they're going to cover, which I'm surprised that they didn't get a crew out there. Crap, I would have given you the information to get in touch with Robert Kovacic at NBC News. He's a reporter that I'm friends with. He's been up here several times through the years. The facility has smokers who let the flies, keeping the fly traps fed. Jesus, Pat, that's crazy. So here is the information you want about me in the house. And TikTok, see how it says the Oman House? The Oman House with underscore is my insignia on TikTok. Hey, JJ, how are you? JJ, you still have to let me know when you're going to get your friends up here to the house to investigate. So, and yes. Soon, you will be able to purchase one of these buttes. That's right. That's the large. And this is the small. It's a different style, but we'll have these keychains available soon enough. Minnow. So, I have some interesting stuff. I know we spoke about it briefly yesterday, but I talked to the guys from GAG, Gays and Ghosts, the podcast that was out here on Saturday night. They were reviewing the footage, and they said they had some great audio clips of voices that were recorded. Oh, that's right. Just this afternoon. What time is it right now? It's right now 8 o'clock. About 4:30, a friend of mine, Aaron Cruz, came over, and he watched the movie in the theater room down there. And he says, "Are you going to watch with me?" I said, "No, I got stuff to do." He said, "You watch the movie in the theater room, and I'll be on the floor above. If you need anything, just holler." Well, he said during the scene, right before the scene where the disemboweling takes place, which you guys have seen, he says, "I hear somebody in the room behind me, the third level guest bedroom." He goes, "And they're talking up a freaking storm." I said, "What?" Because I hear this woman's, she's just talking away in the room. And I'm like, what the? And he says, I started texting my friend immediately when that happens. It's like, oh crap. He goes, yeah. He goes, you had to leave me in the room all by myself watching the movie. I was like, the ghost told me to leave you in there by yourself and go take care of work and business that you have to do. So I have to now go through the video footage of that room and look at the footage and see if, in fact, it recorded the voices that he heard or the voice that he heard in the room. It's amazing. Yeah, it has to be Joy, because it is. The movie is $3.99. All right. I'm selling it for $100,000 for a 3-year lease on the film. See, whatever, and online you can rent it right now for $3.99 for 3-day rental on Vimeo at House at the End of the Drive.vhx.tv. Also, the link is in the thing above us. Yeah, well, he's mad. I have to call Omar. I called him a couple of months ago to get him out here, and he was coming out this summer. No, it's not the summer. Same with Corey and Devin. Well, yeah, PJ. When I get the footage, I will share it with you. Of course, I just haven't gotten the footage because they haven't given it to me yet. Omar, I haven't talked to him in a while. I still think he should come back. He never did an investigation here, and the whole time that he was here, we did barbecue ribs. The poor bastards, all the kids, all the guys got filled up on my beautiful baby back ribs. And you see the video footage, they're all in the theater room, and they're all passed out from exhaustion of eating like 10 pounds of ribs. He's no longer doing paranormal. So he should come to the house anyways. I'll get a kick out. I still have the gosh darn the cake he bought. It's still down there in the freezer. I don't even know, Joy, what you're talking about. Oh, I'd love to see Jack Nicholson get involved with the movie. Jack Nicholson is not doing anything. He's not capable of doing anything. I'm having spring rolls. He bought me a cake, yeah. He's gone to the buy. Oh, boy. Twin Paranormal. I think they've been here once. He's very effectively retired. Costco, Kira. I go to Costco to get my ribs. But I'm going to be looking for another place to get ribs, for a less expensive price. Oh my God, are you serious? Wow, that's terrific, Mab. Thanks for telling me. Jack's just wandering his mansion, smoking weed. Yeah, Les, when you're 85 years old and you've done just about every... Sorry, I was going to say something and I didn't want to say that, but it's true about Jack. He has, though, but we don't have to go and explicitly go there. Like I said, in Hollywood, he's done a lot of things. And stop that! It's enough. It's my show. You don't have the ability to, to ad lib. He orders from Spagos. Of course, he orders from Spagos. Why not? He loves it. I can't. DeHero, I cannot read in Russian. You'll have to translate that. What's most Sigari? I know it's Russian. I can't translate it though. What's the most Sigari at your house? I don't get. What is most Sigari? What is most Sigari? I can't understand it. He said 14 toes are flying around. Is that Ukrainian? Is that Ukrainian or is that Russian? I can't tell. And I don't have the ability to translate. Look, when you're that wealthy and that old and you don't have that many years left on the table to play, what's more Sargi? What is Mosargi? What is Mosargi? I don't even know Mosargi. What is Mosargi? Mosargi is a YouTuber from Canada, David. I don't know him. Dana, you're sexy. You're not sleepy. There's Droopy, the seven dwarfs. You're sexy. You're not droopy. You're not sloppy. You're not sleazy. Good friends with Omar. Oh, well, that's nice. How nice. He's also, hi, Brian. I don't know who he is. I don't know who Mosargi is. Never heard of him. Have you ever invited Colin Brown from Panel to come back? Colin knows how to get in touch. He's not, he's been invited back. He never followed through. What's my movie called? Well, Keith, thanks for asking. This is the movie. It's called House at the End of the Drive. Everybody's on YouTube. I'm on YouTube. Well, Mo might have been here. I mean, remember, there's been a lot of people that have been here. I'm not necessarily familiar with who it is, but what you're looking there at, Keith, is the top link of House at the End of the Drive.phx.tv for the rental. You might have, Nabu. It's very possible. Omar hasn't been here in over 5, maybe 6 years now. That's the problem. Daharu. Nice to meet you. I wish I knew more Russian. All I know is Das Vidanya, Niet, Novostroya. I did a commercial for a Russian real estate company. It was here in Vladivostok, in Russia. Yeah. What, my movie need to watch it again? I wish you'd play the whole thing. If I play the whole thing, I'm giving away something that is a freaking commodity I cannot give away for free. Jesus Christ! What do we have? Hey, can I have your car and do some wheelies with it and borrow it for a couple of days and then bring it back with no gas and torn up tires? Yes, don't remind me how old I am. Mabu, shush, Mab, be quiet. How old you are? My ass. David, you must have one hell of a guest book. I mean, Cato and Lindsay. Kate, I'm going to have to do another list of famous people. The list just got bigger. I guess you're right, because Cato was here. As it stands, there's 53 people, and this ends 5 years ago. So, yeah, I have to add Cato to the list and a few other people. Lindsay stole stuff. Yes, she did. She stole the 5x7. I know Nova Scotia. Wait, that's Canada. Yeah, that's Canada, Nova Scotia. Right. Not exactly Russia. Yes, I've watched it 2 times. Yes, you have, Dana. And I've watched pictures of you moving around in the middle of the night. Demo, then rent it. And tell your friends to rent it. You should have a guest book and have people. No, I don't believe in that crap. Then you get people that write in funny names and stuff like that. They don't put their real names. Like, forget it. Please hit the like button and share. Thank you. Oh, 46 people. That's not bad, you guys. These chairs are so poorly designed. It's not funny. Let's bring David show to 1,000. Let's sell the movie for 100 grand, and I'll give some money to somebody the lucky seller of the movie. David's Haunted Hotel. We should make a goddamn TV show of that. David's Haunted Hotel. Forget CBS and ghosts. David's Haunted Hotel. Geez. What you guys don't see me reacting to is what I just read. Where is that? Don Broyle said, I'd have to sign in his guest book as D Nuts or D's Nuts. That's what I'm saying. People have a way with words, don't they now? Barnaby Jones. Thanks, Rob. That's terrific. Somebody's going to sign it. James Matlock. Mab, I need a network to buy the movie. Well, it's really a lease. Yeah, that's Dom. An Airbnb, unfortunately, it's not because I don't make a dime from the spirits that stay here. Not Davis, David. Brooks, just get the hell out here. There's a difference between being famous and infamous. Just remember that, Brooks. You're the latter. Wow, son of a gun. I don't have any favorite YouTubers. Who do I like? Well, of course, I love Scott Michaels with Dearly Departed Tours. Jordan the Lion is good. Scott on Tape is good when he's not, going kooky. The Grum Life Collective is excellent. Trying to think of who else. That's really, those are really, some of them. I'm the second person to call you that. Smoking. Somebody stop me. That's more like it, Dana. I like being infamous. It's not infamous. It's I am famous. I am infamous, not infamous. Conundrum, it's Oman, O-M-A-N. What's Carpetbagger? Oh, somebody on YouTube. HDFL? Who's HDFL? Don. Oh, Michael and Jessica, yeah, the Grum Life Collective. They're very good. Hi, Candy. Happens all the time, Joy. Oh, HSFL. Yeah, they've been here. Love the Grims. Why are we talking about Britney Spears? I don't even care. Britney Spears, God. Brian, If I was, I wouldn't be here. I'd be up in Vegas hitting the tables and making the goddamn slot machines go berserk. I haven't seen or heard of Colin in at least a decade now. What do you mean I was not? Oh, time about less. All right. She was dating Cave Bed. Yeah, well, that never happened. They didn't come here to the house. They came to the house. They looked around the show. I never talked to them after that. I wasn't terribly impressed with them, as a matter of fact. Speaking of Jack, they're mad. Dana, it's the unseen baggage she's carrying that she'll never get rid of. And you have just as fine a figure as she ever had. So stop being so self-deprecating and missing the point. You're much harder than she is, Dana. That's a fact. No luck on that, Brian. If she's got it figured out, God help us there, Dana. No less. I haven't seen it. Dana, cut the crap. You got 10 times hotter body than Brittany ever did. She's only this tall. Dana, you're 5'6". Cut the crap. She'd give you your body. Probably Mab. He was scared of it, didn't want to come. As far as the picture in the window, Les, no. But I tended to believe less and less of that kind of stuff, especially with the advent of AI. AI is just too prevalent. People are using it too much, faking stuff left, right, and center. I haven't seen the picture, so I can't tell you. I'll have to go look it up after we do the show. Plus, there's no ghosts of Ozzy Osbourne. Why not, Mab? He could just be around. I don't know if he is, but, you know. You host the most interesting people. Yeah, I've had some interesting visitors here, yeah. See you for everyone. In any event, I'm not going to go more than an hour tonight. You're going to say, why? Just because I don't feel like doing more than an hour this evening. It's just one of those things. Take care, Evie. Send my best to Sammy and tell him happy birthday from the man up on the other side of the earth. It's documented by paparazzi. Come on, Les. They're freaking faking stuff left, right, and center in AI imagery. So, well, thanks, Kira. I'm glad I'm eating too. Night, kids. The youngest one of the group is telling us night, kids. I love that. Les, you got to be good. No, he's not being bad. Less is more. Dick Van Dyke would find your house amusing. Go crazy on Halloween. Since the 60s till 2012-ish. Donald DT Theft had huge displays. Oh, Dick Van Dyke had, I don't get that, 12-ish, had huge displays in his house for years. I heard that he likes Halloween quite a bit, yeah. I remember seeing a video of him setting up. He's also 100 years old, so I can't imagine he's going to be running around this house. Thanks, Audra. Take care of yourself. Wes, I'm just saying, I have my own doubts because AI is so prolific nowadays. It's ridiculous. Thanks, Pat. I appreciate that. Absolutely, Evie. Take care. Oh, boy, it's getting late. No, I just have, like I said, I've got a lot on my mind and a lot of things that got to be done. What? That sucks. I wonder if I could interest Dick and Van Dyke to come up here to do my house and to decorate. I'd love to see Elvira visit the house. You kidding me? Jesus Christ. Where did I run into her and gave her the postcard years ago and told her she wants to see a real haunted house? But you got to remember, Elvira is a person, as a persona, is a character. I don't know if Cassandra Peterson has any personal interest whatsoever in the paranormal. For all I know, Cassandra Peterson might not have any interest in the paranormal outside of the fact that she's the character Elvira, and that's part of that character. Otherwise, it's not a part of her personal belief or life. Yes, he's still a vampire. I mean, he's still alive. He's not a vampire. Yeah, some people live to be over 100. It's true. Would you have put an elevator? Oh, you have to put it. Yeah, I'm not putting any elevator in this house. I can't. Oh my God, you guys are terrible about Dick Van Dyke being a goddamn fucking vampire. He would so come over. Dick loves spooky stuff big time. He still parties on Halloween, costumes, parties. Brian, Cassandra's not anywhere close to as old as Dick Van Dyke when we're talking about Dick Van Dyke being 100. I think Cassandra's like 68 or 69 years old. Ooh, isn't that funny? So I don't think she's that up in age. But what? Bye, Marcy. But like I said, I'd love to have him here. She's 70. All right, so what's her face is 70. All right. I hope not, Les. If he came here, I don't want anybody to have that experience. Could you imagine? Yeah, David, they visited your house and they died. It'd be like the guy that was on tour with Annabelle and died. And it'd be like, David, your house is cursed. They died at your house. It's your house. It's yours. Like, that man died. He's 100 years old. Come on. So it's good for 70, but makeup has, Thanks, Chad. Lockdown was 4 to 5 years ago. Remember that. House has always got good energy. Also has good air conditioning too. And I feel that. I went outside. It was like going, I'm in fucking Florida. It's 2 minutes out here. I'm going to need to take a shower. It was so gosh darn steamy and humid and just nasty. Kira, that's unnecessary. It doesn't help. Just, yeah, 2020. So that's 5 years ago. I don't know where the Palestine fire was, Mab. Oh, Brian, no doubt. She's a hoot and a half. But that's a character. That's, for lack of better words, that's a persona that she plays. That's not who she is. I'm reading your comments. It's hysterical. Yeah, she was a hoot, Brian. She still is a hoot. But still, it's a character. It's not who she is as a person. That's a character she plays, not necessarily a person. I have no idea, Sonny. I got tired of reading the news reports because they were always wrong. Kara, when are you going to be down in LA? You said you were going to come visit. Yeah, you guys in the East you're finally getting it colder, as well as the wet. Her movie is hilarious. Yeah, she had a couple of funny movies. Dom is always chilling. Oh, Jesus Christ, Don, that's cold. That's too cold. We're going to have a hot summer, a hot late summer, meaning September, October is going to be hot here. All right, Kira, well, let me know. Oops, it's got 5. You wanted to interrupt me that I was going to say we have 4.5 minutes left? Okay, interrupt. They finally decided to hit the bell, but as I was about to say, I've got 4.5 minutes left. Oh, wow, Mab. The one she inherits from Aunt's place. I need to find a place to stay. Yeah, the bell, finally. Yeah, I mean, that's the difference. Cassandra likes to have separation of characters. Mala, Nurmi Vampira, she was, and so Bela Lugosi also became that way, if you remember in later years. He wanted to be that character. 56 degrees in New Hampshire. Now summer's coming. Yeah, you guys are going right into fall, Matt. Hello, Belle. Dema says hello. Yeah, Bell hit. Finally, once in an hour. That's pretty crazy. Domino's not even phased, right? No, why would she be phased? Oh, hi, Tom. You're getting close to Daddy. She's getting close to me. Bella. Bila. It's Bila, not Bella. Bela Lugosi. Bella. Bell, if you're Romanian. He wasn't even Romanian. What was he? I forgot where he was from. It's been in the 40s here at night. Wow, God. Hey, Jake, you're a little late. So we're cutting off in 2.5 minutes. There's Domino. Do the cats? Yes, the cats respond and chase stuff that isn't there, and acts peculiar. Like there's stuff there that I can't see that they're reacting to. I'm always like one. Okay, and then flying like they're doing the zoomies, except they're chasing something that we can't see. Well, Brian, you asked and you got the answer you were looking for. It's Bella. Domdana. Dantana, you're thinking of. Oh, that's okay, Jake. I'm sorry, I'm just saying that I'm going off at exactly 1 hour. You've been in touch with Scott on tape lately? No, I called him up today earlier and I told him to give me a call. I might touch space. This one's a character. She hates everybody, but she loves my ass. And even then, she still scratches me and does me wrong. So, Dom, say hello to Oreo. Dom's like, I don't care. Sonny, the bell's here, the cat's there. What makes you think that the bell and the spirit are going to be affecting the cat? The cat, there's a spirit around. Yes, there's a spirit around. Trust me, there's many spirits around. Yeah, they said, be careful. You might be visited by one of them this evening just to learn your lesson of don't tell them what they're not and where they are, because they said that's not pleasant. Dom is gone, yes. And I've got 45 seconds left to say thank you very much again, everybody out there. We had one copy of the book sold from last night on the show, and it's out and it's on the way to them today. And this is the book you want to get a copy of? That's right. Let's see. This is the way to see it. Ghost of Cielo Drive at ghostofcielodrive.com. And don't forget about the movie. If you know anyone that's into the film industry that's interested in buying a motion picture, this motion picture is for sale. It is completed, done, MPAA rated R for raunchy, for radical, for ripper, for returned, retread. Come on, focus, damn it. So as I said, good night, everybody. Ciao. Candy, what did you say? A question about your house, David, with all the earthquakes. Have you made a mistake? Did you make your place stable? I'll put it to you this way, Candy. In the 23 years I've lived here, I have only felt one earthquake, and it was pretty substantial. For the rest of the city, up here we didn't really feel it. It was pretty mild. So the house is wonderful for earthquakes. You couldn't be in a happier place than being up here during an earthquake. Thanks, Matt. Take care of yourself. Good luck with work tomorrow. Have a good night. Night, David. Thanks, Brian. Thanks, Sonny. Thanks, Dana. Dana. No, I'm not going to grab a Pepsi and stay anymore. That I don't. No, thanks. God. What a nightmare that was with that Pepsi. God. I just did a fat joint. Well, I hope it was some sativa there. Otherwise, you're going to be sleeping the rest of the night like a log. How's your whole doing? I honestly, Candy, I haven't felt any of the earthquakes. I've had many of my friends call me, did you feel the earthquake? I said, what earthquake? No, I didn't feel anything up here. So rest of my evening is going to be doing some work and then going to bed early. Thanks, Mab. Take care. Indica from Canada. Wow. Well, Les, have a good night. I'm sure you're going to. Yes, it was very good engineering by my father. Yes, it's up to code. By all means, Brian. It has to be. Thanks, Tracy, for stopping by. Again, anybody out there that has contacts, I need to sell this movie and I'd like to sell it as soon as possible. So please get in touch. House at the End of the Drive. It's where they died. I'm telling you, it beats the hell out of The Conjuring House. It beats the hell out of Annabelle. It beats the hell out of The Nun. I mean, this is an original story based on a real life haunted house. And the person who lives in it is right here. And I'm still here to talk about it. Unlike the Amityville Horror, as my executive producer said, we couldn't go back there. We have publicity that we can make using the house here since it's real and it's here and we have the cameras. So help me, help you get the movie out there for the audience. Again, rent the movie. Mab, it's not for rental. We have it. If you know somebody that wants to buy it, please, let's sell the movie. But in any event, I'm out of here. It's been an hour and 3 minutes. Oman out to all of you. Thank you so much.